We will be going over functions in reference to Unix Linux shell scripting. This video insinuates that you are already familiar with how to write scripts within the shell bash environment. So what is a function? A function is a mini program or subscript. It's also known as a program within a program. Why are functions important? They're important for code reuse and editing. A few rule of thumbs when formatting functions. The function must be declared before it's called to use. If it is called to use before it's created, you will receive an error. And if a function contains only one line, it must end with a semicolon, as shown, and the semicolon must be within the brackets. Another rule of thumb is the placement of comments. The comments should be placed above the function to state the purpose of the function. This is an optional step, but it will be useful when going back and looking over the functions, so you would know what the purpose of every function is. And just FYI, functions can be written as a simple script, as the example shown here, or you can write functions in a suite of scripts, which is a library. Okay, steps to creating functions. Your first step is to name the function. After you name the function, you would place parentheses at the end. Next, you would place commands. The commands would be listed within brackets. Next, you would execute the function, and that was simply done by typing the function's name. You would use an echo command to assist in verifying that the job has been completed without error. And that's just so you know something's going on. And again, you can also run a script in the background by placing the script name and an and sign. That's useful when using a backup script. That's extremely useful. Okay, a few function uses. We have some commands that will work with functions. Okay, you have export, and that is used with export -f and then the function name. This can help export functions into other scripts. You can place a function as a read-only attribute. You would place read-only -f and then the function name. Next, you can declare local variables, okay, and that will be done within a function. You can see here that when using echo with the variable message, you would get hello. Then when we call our function to use, and then we do the echo, you would get that local variable local. Okay, in review, functions help the readability and functionality of your scripts. And by creating a library of commonly used scripts, it can speed up your script writing process. Okay, that library would actually be a file. And just a special note, lack of redundancy, ease of use, and ability to easily make changes always makes for a good script. Thank you for listening to and going over the slideshow for the list of functions. The references are listed here for your use.